What's up, family? Welcome back to the Be Lanice Show. It is your favorite host, Brittany Lanice. So if you clicked on this episode, it's because you want to know how to encourage yourself as an entrepreneur in 2023. Well, without further ado, we're going to get right in. Just as a disclaimer, I got my notes written right here. I'm recording my podcast and my YouTube at the same time. So just work with me, okay, y'all? Let's jump right into it. When I tell y'all this topic is so near and dear to me, I have the hardest time encouraging myself, especially in times of discouragement, especially in my business. Let's just say my business isn't running the way that I think it should. There's errors happening within my business, or customers aren't satisfied. There's a problem with production. There's a problem with shipment. Things are stuck at customs. Like, when I tell y'all there are a plethora of things that can go wrong, baby, being an entrepreneur is not for the weak. And you have to learn how to encourage yourself in situations of despair. You have to learn how to motivate yourself and how to be disciplined in times of despair, when things are happening, when things aren't going the way you intend for them to go, when things aren't functioning in the manner in which you think they should. You need to learn how to uplift yourself so that way you can keep going, because it's easy to get depressed. It's easy to get discouraged. It's easy for you to not want to keep going, or to be like, you know what, forget this. I'm not dealing with this. It's not working how I want it to work. So sayonara, gotta go. Trust me, I've been there. It's been multiple times where I've gave up on my business. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing this, for the simple fact of everything is going wrong. But had I known how to uplift myself, had I known how to encourage myself in these situations, I would have been chef kiss 10 out of 10. Okay. The very first thing that I want to put out there is that y'all have to learn how to tap into God. You have to learn how to put all of your issues and all of your fears and everything that's going on, take it to the Lord. Give it to him in prayer. Allow him to work that thing out. Truly give it to him and not worry about it. Do everything that you can do, that you can control, and ask God to cover your mind, your mouth, your hands, your spirit, while you're getting yourself back on track, while you're getting yourself together. That's the very first thing. You got to make sure that you're in a mental capacity and a spiritual capacity to go to the Lord and give him these issues and give him these problems. That's one. Two is you have to believe in yourself. I can't want it for you. You can't want it for you. The next person can't want it for you. Your family can't want it for you. Remember that you are important. Pursue your dreams. It starts with you. If you want it, you have to get it for yourself. That's simple. Like, you have to know that you're capable of doing this. You have to know that this is your divine purpose. You have to know that this is for you. This life is tailored strictly for you. Being an entrepreneur is the path that God put you on. He wouldn't put you on this path to leave you or forsake you. The reason why he has you going through these different obstacles is so that you can give him the glory at the end of your testimony, at the end of your trial. He gets the glory. He gets the recognition. He gets the love. That's all. It's that simple. Once you adjust your mindset, it'll be a lot easier to encourage yourself in times of difficulty. But you have to remember whose you are and who you are. You have to remember that it's your business. You feel me? Nobody can want it for you. And that's the number one thing, is that nobody can want it for you. As bad as I be like, I wish I had support, this, that, and the third. Like, if I don't see the vision, if I don't make it plain, I can't rely on the next person to see my vision. And I definitely can't rely on the next person to make it plain. I have to go for what I want. I have to do what I want. I have to be able to pick myself up and lift myself up. And it starts with me believing in me. It starts with me motivating me. It starts with me knowing that, okay, I'm more than capable of doing this. It's just a minor situation in a major, in a major outcome. The next thing on my life, y'all. The next thing on my list is to find a bigger purpose. What are you passionate about? What do you want out of life? What do you want out of this? Like, for me, having a business is all about leaving a legacy for my children. For me, it's all about encouraging and uplifting women in order for my children to be able to come in, utilize this business to be the best version of themselves and to live their lives to the fullest, and not have to work as hard as I worked, to not have to go through the struggles that I went through. I want to leave a legacy for my kids that will keep on giving. It needs to be the gift that keeps giving, okay? That's my purpose. I don't want anybody, especially my offsprings, to struggle in the manner in which I do, in the manner in which I did, trying to be successful with being an entrepreneur. I want to lay out the blueprint for them. I want to leave them something that they can use for the rest of their lives that's going to continuously pour money into them. But you have to find your bigger purpose. That's my purpose. What's yours? What drives you, what motivates you, what pushes you, what gets you going in the morning, When you figure out your purpose, it's really, really easy for you to encourage yourself because one, you know why you're here. You know why you're doing this. So just imagine if you not only have faith in yourself, then two, you know why you're here. That's a win-win combination if you ask me. I know who I am. I know whose I am. I know why I'm here, and I know what I'm doing it for. That's enough encouragement right there. We could cut the podcast here. That's it. But the next thing on my list is you need to know who you are to your core. The reason why I say that you need to know who you are to your core is because you need to know that you are not your mistakes. You need to know that you are not these errors, these different obstacles that come up in your life that does not define who you are, that doesn't tailor who you are. Once you know who you are to your core, there is nothing, and when I say nothing, nothing that can alter that, that can change that, that can come in and manipulate that, that can come in and misconstrue things to make you think something that you already know what it is. But you have to know who you are. You have to dig deep. When you strip yourself of everything, who are you? I'm a loving child of God. I mean, we can get a little bit deeper, but we don't have time for that. All I want to tell you is you need to figure out who you are. If you strip yourself of everything and you're naked, who are you? Stand on that. And if you don't know who you are, you need to work with God to find out who you are. Read your Bible. I'm telling you, you need to read your Bible, pray and fast. Figure out things that you like and that you dislike. Figure out things that you will stand on and that you won't stand on. What are your deal breakers? What makes you happy? What brings you inner peace? And then find the things that do the opposite. Once you weed out all of those things, I promise you, you will know who you are to your core. And it's nothing that anybody can do to change or say that. Any situation that comes up, you still know that you are who you say you are. So regardless of what happens, nothing can alter that identity. You still a very bright light. If that's how you deem yourself to be, a bright light, nothing that happens, no type of shade, no clouds, no rain can dim that bright light because that's who you are through and through. So now we believing in ourselves. We found our purpose in life and we know who we are. How you can't encourage yourself through all of that? The next thing on my list is to learn from your failures. A lot of us do not take accountability. With being an entrepreneur, you have to take accountability. And the main way to take accountability is to learn from your failures. Acknowledge the role that you play in your failures. Make changes. You have to face the scary parts in life in order to truly be the best version of yourself. You need to surround yourself with positivity while you're going through your learning phases, because if you're surrounded with negativity when you going through your failures, it's going to be so hard. It's going to be so easy for you to get consumed with that. But if you're around some positive people, when you're learning your errors of your ways, when you're learning the mistakes, when you're learning the ins and outs of your business, how to fix it, what did work, what didn't work, okay, why didn't this work, what steps took place in order for this to fail in the capacity that it did, what role did I play in this for it to fail in the manner that it did, and how do I present myself, how do I prevent myself from falling into these same habits again? You got to figure that part out. Excuse this, y'all. The next thing is you need to exceed your expectations in making goals. So this means, y'all ever seen a meme that be like, you think it's small, you need to think big. That's it. When you're encouraging yourself, you need to think big picture. When you're encouraging yourself, you need to think of the outcome. What is it going to look like 10 days from now, 30 days from now, a year, a month, a week? Look at the outcome. Look at the big picture. Set goals that help you change your mindset. Set goals that are unrealistic. Set goals that are unattainable. Things that you could have never imagined you would be able to do. Set those goals. The reason why you're setting those goals is because even when you're discouraged, if you have these gigantic goals set and you start living your life according to these goals that you have set, you have no choice but to flourish. You have no choice but to thrive. You have no choice but to be the best version of yourself, because at the end of the day, you're mentally trying to achieve these goals. But if you change everything mentally, physically, emotionally to adjust and to adapt to these goals that you have set, you're going to automatically start encouraging yourself. Like, all right, come on. I know that I need to get these orders out. All right, come on. I know that I need to create this next digital product. Come on. I know I need to update my digital product. I know I need to add new services to my booking site. Come on. You know, you got to start pushing yourself. When you set these goals and every day you trying to attack these goals, every day you trying to achieve these goals, you're going to always encourage yourself doing it. It's just going to be an automatic response to the goals that you have set once you set out different activities for you to do to achieve these goals. And the last thing that I want to say, I know it may be hard right now. I know the sales may not be coming in. I know that you may not have everything that you need, whether you're just starting out, whether you started and you stopped and you're picking it back up, whether you had a really, really booming season and now things are slow. Just remember who you are, whose you are. Remember to believe in yourself. Remember the biggest purpose. Remember your bigger purpose. Remember your purpose for being here. Remember to know, I don't know why I'm stumbling over my words. I'm going to start from the beginning. Remember to believe in yourself. Remember to find your bigger purpose. Remember to take it to God. Remember who you are to your core, stripped of everything. Remember to learn from your failures. Remember to exceed your expectations and set unrealistic, super high goals. And then create multiple goals to achieve those goals. And then create multiple different activities, or 3 different activities per goal that you can do every day, week, month, and year until you hit that goal. Once you do all those things, I guarantee you the encouragement is going to come. But I can't want it for you. They can't want it for you. You gotta want it for you. All right, I'm done ranting. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Villainy Show. Until next time, peace. But I did want to show y'all one thing, because I don't think I've ever showed my journal on here. I have a journal tailored towards self-love, self-healing. It says glow up like a boss, y'all. It's dirty because it's hardcover. It's like a matte hardcover, and I got makeup on it. But I just wanted to, I don't even know if y'all can see this, but I really just wanted to come and let y'all see the little journal that I created. I created this on Amazon KDP. I used Canva to create this as well, but so it's broken up into 4 parts, and it also has a daily journal in it. So you write every single day. It has like a weekly check-in. There's a note section. I probably do a video going in depth with this a little bit later, but I just wanted to show y'all. It's on Amazon and Etsy. It's also linked in my bio, and you can get it on my website, wigsbybrit.com. Brit has 2 T's. But until next time, for real this time, peace. And don't mind my clip, y'all. Be nice. Bye.